And welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for our main event. 12 rounds, bantamweight action. And the anticipation. Round 1 of 12.
Watch the hooks.
And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs.
Nice work.
Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Come on, kid, focus.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Good way to protect the midsection. Not much action as he just ties up. Oh, what a whiff by the Beast from the east.
Get after him.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Last 10 seconds of this first round.
All right, listen. You need to create more.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway.
Keep working the body. Do it again.
That's a good block by Razor. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
Keep that head moving.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. You know, when we sat with these guys yesterday in preparation for this broadcast, we asked them, all right, what's your favorite punch? They both had the same response. We like them all.
Well, that's a smart fighter because you want to be as versatile, as rounded as possible.
Halfway through this round here, and now just wasting everybody's time holding on. The Beast's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
Oh, keep your feet moving.
Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. He just missed that shot up top. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Solid left hand to the head.
Nice work.
Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. A well-placed overhand right. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
He missed with that headshot.
Level him out.
90 seconds to go here in this round. And he returns on that exchange. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs.
Move.
10 seconds to go in this third round. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. And we come to the end of the round. Always good to get off to a good start, and that's exactly what he's done tonight on Teddy's scorecard, sweeping the first 3 rounds.
Ace yourself.
Unable to make an impact there by Razor. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. The Beast's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned.
Solid right hand lands.
Keep working the body.
The Beast showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch.
Come on. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Well-placed counter punch by the Beast. Solid. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. Somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
End of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind him how he got there, because a lot of times there's the tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
Razor's showing us that he is sticking with the game plan. But keep in mind, that game plan had him down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him right now, Teddy?
Well, first of all, you got to explain to him very quickly and very clearly why he got caught. You can still do the other things. The other things that we thought going into this fight is still going to work. But make an adjustment. It's not that you didn't do the thing that could work. You didn't do it properly.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Head
Work the body, kid. Stay away from those.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision. Where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Good block by Razor. Razor's looking for a way to get this fight back on course. A course that can get him a victory. This isn't it. Just trying to counterpunch. Good, solid right hand lands. Boy, he was hurt, but now he's gathered himself a bit. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Not able to land the headshot. Reaching the halfway point of round. Could this be the start of a big comeback? He went from owning this fight to now nearly down and out.
You know, that's what makes boxing so great. Yeah, you can come back just like that. One punch at the right time. That was at the right time.
You're doing great.
Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Comes right back with some offense of his own.
Pace yourself.
Keep working them. Double up your punch.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. That was yet another round where he just looked like the fresher, better conditioned fighter. And here in these later stages of this fight, that's where you get the payoff.
Well, the payoff is what we heard. We heard about coming into this fight that in training camp they were doing 5-minute rounds. We heard that, Joe. Not 3-minute, 5-minute rounds. He's getting the benefit right now of that.
The Beast is still feeling the effects of the damage that he took earlier. He is clinching more and more as this fight goes on.
Now he's got to be a little worried that the referee's not going to tolerate it. Maybe give him a warning and start taking points away. So he's going to have to find a way to kill some time, get himself better, but start creating some offense too.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Focus.
And that had some bite to it, that right hand by the Beast. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. The Beast is showing that he has an understanding about balance, about angles, about footwork. What does his opponent need to understand to deal with it?
Well, he has to figure out a way to take the air out of those tires. Give him a couple flats. That's what he's got to do. And there's no better way to give a guy a flat than to go to that body.
Razor's down on Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 8. Worse than that, though, and this is almost a crime. Has he even tried? He's got tons of energy left. Has he even asked himself if he can get in a better position?
No, somebody needs to remind him that this is not horseshoes. You know, you don't get points for getting close to that peg. You got to get to the peg.
He scored well after being hit himself. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Not able to land the uppercut. The halfway point of round number 8.
Keep your hands up.
The Beast is banged up by a left hand. Now this is a byproduct of his energy level being low. He's desperate, so he ties up his opponent.
Well, this is part of being a fighter. This is part of being a pro in anything you do. There's times where it's all going your way. There's times where you got to make it go your way. You got to make an adjustment. He's doing what he has to do.
Razor's using a lot of energy just by throwing so many punches, but he's not getting much out of all this effort at all.
No, he's working much too hard. That's a good point there. He's working really too hard for what he's getting done. He has to now start to educate himself, start to, place those punches in the right spots.
Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. So he takes a breather between rounds after he's just put forth more of the same punishment. Teddy, we've been sitting here all night long as he lands these thudding blows. You can just hear the damage landing.
Yeah, and I can feel them. Some fluids that I don't really want are coming onto my shirt.
Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut.
Relax, relax. Uppercut.
Back in the body, back in the body.
He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. That's just like a little love shove right there. Just a little love shove to give yourself some room. Halfway through the 9th round, and he's holding. The Beast, his right hand scores well. He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up, because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do, but, we're in trouble.
Teddy, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit. The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, then time him. Now you're going to catch him.
And that's the end of round 9. The Beast's in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecard.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
He missed that uppercut. Razor's right hand scores well that time. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Halfway through round 10. That's a momentum changer upstairs. Now, this is a good game plan here. As you can see in these later rounds, the body is being targeted by the beast from the east.
And it's going to pay off for him down the stretch, where he's going to find the head a little easier.
The beast is well off the mark that time. A stabbing right hand by Razor.
I want to see some combos.
Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Come on.
Counting down towards the end of the 10th round, 10 seconds to go. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching.
Let's go. What are you waiting? You want?
So we start round number 11. Razor's face tells quite a story here, as does your scorecard.
Yeah, and they're both connected. He's losing.
The beast's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way.
Nice one.
And he just holds on there. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Able to cover up that gut. The beast's making this so that it's becoming a very frustrating night for his opponent. I mean, when your defense is that sharp, it can just drive your opponent crazy.
Yeah, it can. First of all, it can start to break down. You know, we always look at the physical things in life and anything. You know, you're pounding a guy and you're going to break the guy down. Hey, if you're just smart, you're slick like this guy, and you're making a guy miss, you start to break him down. He's breaking the guy down that way.
He saw the uppercut, he took advantage, throwing it out there. Able to counter that attack.
You're still not moving enough. Move.
He just missed that shot up top.
Focus. Nice. Good. Right.
Fires right back at him. And that's the end of round 11. Razor's corner knows the truth here. He has not done enough to really be in this fight. They are telling him, you need to go out there and get after it. Hit that gas pedal. Nice block by Razor.
Hey, keep your hands up.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Razor's punch is far off the target. Halfway through this 12th and final round. The Beast's really doing a fine job here, Teddy. I know everybody falls in love with the clean, effective punching, but you can make an argument that he's controlling this fight right now thanks to his head moves.
Yeah, you know, it makes me think about that legendary story about the old great Willie Pep, the Will of the Wisp. There was a legend that he actually won a round without throwing a punch, just by making his opponent miss, just by ring generalship.
Precision work with the left hand by the Beast from the east. Tried the hook, didn't get it. Comes right back with a shot of his own.
Let's see some more head movement. Let's see some more.
Final bell of what was a one-sided outing.
Well, this one is easy to score. At least it should be.
Let's hear how the judges had it. We send it up to the ring. So all three judges give him the victory. A very good night by the Beast.
I don't think it was ever a question of who. It was always going to be how. Knockout or decision. You get a good decision here.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening.